valuable defensive players.
All right. I started. I hit the start button. Okay. All right. God damn all of you. I'm just gonna cut this out. We're gonna go from there. Welcome to I'm Not Saying. Today we're just doing like and dislikes for all the positions we like in fantasy football. For players we like in fantasy football for each position. It's fine. We'll be good. We're gonna start with you. What's your name and Twitter tag?
Yeah, my name's John, and it's @_John_the_G.
Too many underscores for my liking.
Too many underscores.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll go with you next.
What's going on? I'm Andrew. You can follow me on Twitter @AndrewG_32.
The classic one of all.
Or Jones @BlackStank1302. You already follow me on Twitter.
If not, why don't you? He posts a lot of good stuff about anything.
Yeah.
About, Christine Cavallari occasionally, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, Jay Cutler,
Yeah. Oh, he's a big Jay Cutler fan. You won't find a bigger Jay Cutler fan than Christine Cavallari.
Whoa!
Kristen Cavallari is married to Jay Cutler.
I mean, he has a point.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I have to intro myself. Right. I'm Cabbage, Xander007. Don't question that name. Whatever. So we're going to start right now with running back. John, what running back do you like and dislike? Why?
Okay, so you'll never hear me say this any other year, because I always...
I'm going to disagree with that piece of shit.
At all costs, I always avoid Patriots running backs, but this year, I really like Sony Michel. So a lot of people are nervous about him because the Patriots offense seems to be a lot worse because they lost Gronk, they lost Josh Gordon.
Seems to me like just less people to give the ball to.
I was going to say, it almost seems better.
And people also say they drafted another running back. But the
Damien Harris.
Yes. But anyways, I like him because at the end of the season, especially in a standard league, he was a borderline RB1. And he's being drafted where he's RB2/flex. And I think in this thing with the Patriots drafting the other running back, honestly, I think Patriots are very situational users of running backs, so they'll just use him. They'll pick a certain niche for him and use him there. I think that Sony Michel will get a ton of carries. They don't really have any other end zone threat either. So I think he's just going to get the handoffs there, and they didn't draft him in the first round for nothing.
I was going to say, if you meant just in general, I would say you still have Julian Edelman. I would say he's a big... Whatever tight end they have is going to be...
Guy,
James White will be out of there, and probably...
Yeah, of course.
Burkhead Harris will also...
Yes, but as you saw in the playoffs in Super Bowl, Michel got...
Yes, you're not wrong. And then also whatever that fullback is, they occasionally give the ball to.
Devlin.
Yeah, Devlin.
The only fullback that you know his name, right?
I mean, John Kuhn.
Yeah.
Is he in the league still?
Yeah, is he?
I think he's a good maybe. Point. Dislike.
Alright, anyways.
Who do you not like? Mr. Wall.
Okay, yeah. Guy I don't like is Damian Williams on the Chiefs. I love the situation that he's in, but the thing is, I just don't... There's no evidence whatsoever that he's talented at all. He came in and filled in last year when Kareem Hunt got suspended. And honestly, fantasy-wise...
And Spencer Ware got hurt.
Yeah, and Spencer Ware got hurt.
Yeah.
So, for fantasy-wise, he did, a solid job. But if you really look at the numbers, he wasn't efficient at all. And also this offseason, they signed Carlos Hyde. They drafted someone late, and they signed Carlos Hyde. But the thing is, Carlos Hyde kind of has, a notorious, career for not being especially efficient. But my thing with him is unlike this I already forget his name. On the Washington on the Chiefs.
Oh, AP or Geis?
No, I'm saying
Damian Williams.
Damian Williams, I'm sorry. On the Chiefs, he wasn't efficient either, but at least with Hyde, he's shown that he can take a workhorse role in an offense. So
yeah, as a Chiefs fan, I am also low on Williams.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm on the stance of any running back you probably put in will be good for fantasy. But I understand,
but you just don't know for sure that it's Williams. It's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah, whoever is going to be good. I think it's going to be Williams. I'm not worried by Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde he's basically traveled since after he got kicked out of San Fran. So I'm not worried about him.
So would you consider him your liker?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why not Andrew go next?
So the running back that I like is Nick Chubb, and
gives me a Chubb.
Yeah, solid pick for the Browns. I really have high expectations and high hope for the Browns.
Everyone does.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the Browns are Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah, Nick Chubb had some good numbers last year. I really liked him at Georgia, and I really high on Nick Chubb right now.
All right, who do you dislike?
Well, first of all, anybody on the Eagles, and the Eagles just have so many running back options.
Crowded back
just
there.
Too crowded
Too
back
many
there.
cooks in the kitchen.
But also, I would say Jacobs on the Raiders. The Raiders have so many question marks right now. He's a rookie, and Gruden's still trying to figure out a lot out. And
Is he trying to figure it out though? I don't think he's trying.
He's got like 9 more years to figure it out.
To be honest, like he didn't get that many touches at Alabama. He got far less than standard touches at Alabama. And, we know a lot of Alabama players that have been successful in the NFL, and a lot of them have been busts, too. So I think that he goes with the Alabama trend of being a bust.
I mean, right now that backfield essentially is him, Doug Martin, and I think, not James Washington.
There's
someone.
Just too many guys.
No, there's not. There's only, his only competition really is Doug Martin.
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about...
Oh, Philadelphia? Yeah, Philadelphia, half those guys are getting cut. I think that backfield end up going to be the rookie they drafted, Jordan Howard, and probably Darren Sproles or Corey Clement. But realistically, I'm
my faith in Howard there. He's shown that he can be a beast running.
Howard's going to be the 1-2 wear tear guy, and then they're going to bring the other guy, bring somebody else in for 3-4. Howard's not a pass catcher.
Yeah,
he's not. You can't argue that.
Yeah.
You've seen him in the Bears.
Of course.
You can't.
So Altman Jones, who?
You want to go next? Or you want me to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. Running back.
Go last.
Running back that I like. It's going to be Giovanni Bernard.
Oh.
Such an underrated fantasy player. Consistently
He's
puts up
behind
about
Joe Mixon.
Consistently puts up about
He's
8
on the-
points a game.
What team is he on?
Bengals.
I know that. There you go.
Yeah,
I would pick Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's on the Bengals. He's the starter.
He catches plenty of passes, and he also rushes for a few yards. So
what's a few?
Yeah, he's like a step back for every 2 steps forward type of guy, but he'll get around defenders.
Okay, if he's given the opportunity to actually succeed, he will be good. I will agree with you with that. I don't think he will have the opportunity because I think Joe Mixon is a huge roadblock in the way.
And then a running back that I dislike is Marshawn Lynch. Don't even know if he's in the league.
He's not.
Ah.
Can you pick someone
Well, then
who exists?
I'll go with Derrick Henry. I'm not even sure if he's in the league.
He is in the league. He's on Tennessee.
Don't take it.
They have it. All right. Oh, it's my turn now. I'm gonna start with dislikes. I
did not mean Derrick Henry.
Oh, who did you mean?
I meant Doug Martin.
He is. I just talked about him with. This kid doesn't listen to me.
All right.
I don't like running backs in fantasy.
Yeah, when we get the wide receivers, it's gonna be impossible to shut this kid up. So we'll deal with that later.
All right.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna start with running back. I dislike. It's gonna be a shock to you people. Leonard Fournette.
Ooh.
He's my guy last year.
I don't listen.
He's on your favorite team.
He is on the. I am a Jacksonville fan. I love Jacksonville. I just fantasy wise, I understand he has the opportunity. We don't know the offense with Nick Foles. Maybe they're gonna pass more. I don't know.
They better.
They have to because they tried to run, but they could just basically box it and go, "Hey, Leonard," and then just punch him in the face. Basically, the line didn't do anything. I don't think he'll probably be fine. He'll be safe-ish, but I'm not that high on him. Even though I like Jacksonville, which is sad, but I don't know. No one else is gonna have the opportunity. I just think somebody else will be better somewhere else than him. Oh, no, stop this. Oh, yeah, someone I like. Give me 5 seconds on that. Meanwhile, Pepsi break. I still haven't thought of anybody. Oh, who was it? No. I had it and I lost it. You know what? I'm gonna go with the dark horse. Kalen Ballage on the Dolphins.
Nice. Finally, someone to actually hold down the backfield.
I mean, it's probably not because I forgot who their head coach is. Was it Sam Flores or whatever? The old defensive guy from Pats. But I think he probably will end up being better than Kenyon Drake, especially. I know someone sitting next to me doesn't like PPR, but in PPR I think Kalen Ballage is a very good thing. It's okay. I won't use that word. I know you don't like it. But yeah,
we're strictly a standard league.
We are. I don't hate PPR. He hates PPR. Yeah. Okay. So that's it.
I'm all for PPR.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Wide Receiver over here. Mr. Wide Receiver.
Mr. Giovanni Bernard.
Mr. Jones and Giovanni Bernard. All right. Now we're gonna go with wide receivers. John.
All right. So wide receiver I love this year. I'm gonna go hometown Allen Robinson. I really like him because I
He's
think
good
the
on
Bears are gonna
Jacksonville.
pass a lot more this year because Jordan Howard we got rid of and David Montgomery.
An opportunity.
You just don't know if he's any good or
He
not.
should have been
2
my
years
wife.
off ACL too. This is really the
He should have been my
going
wife was
forward
David
year.
Montgomery.
Yeah, but anyways, I was
Sad
gonna say,
pick him.
even still, I expect the Bears' offense to improve. I think I think Trubisky takes a step forward this year in his third year in the league. And last year, Allen Robinson showed towards the end, like in the beginning of the year, he looked a little bit rusty because he was coming off an ACL tear. But towards the end of the year, Trubisky was feeding anything that he could to Robinson, and he was catching everything that was fed to him. So I fully expect, I do expect Miller to get like a little bit of the target share, but I still expect it to be there for Robinson. I expect it to be there the way it was at the end of the year. So he's someone I love. Someone I don't love is Cooper Kupp. He's coming off of an ACL tear, so he'll be limited. I think that Cooks and Woods are firmly entrenched as the 1 and 2. Whatever order you want to put them, it's fine. I think Coop does come. I think that Kupp does come back and fill in the role of the 3. But last year when he was out, Josh Reynolds took that role of the 3, and he was he was effective there. He did what he had to. Now I don't think he takes Kupp's spot permanently, but I think he has already carved himself kind of like a niche role, so he'll get in for certain plays that Kupp won't. And Kupp's I've looked at mock drafts. He's going earlier than other people who will have better years than him. I think he's going ahead of a Kenny Golladay, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll probably end up splitting a lot more time with Reynolds once he comes back. But just try and ease him in, especially fresh off the ACL.
Yeah,
so you never know. All right, Andrew next.
So a receiver that I'm really high on is DeAndre Hopkins. I had him last year.
He's my guy.
Right, I had him last year in one of my
No,
leagues.
you did.
In one of my other leagues.
In one
leagues.
In one of his other
He's
I'm
only
not
one league.
saying sanctioned league.
He's only in one league.
It's not I'm not saying sanctioned.
Anyway,
so, whatever.
despite the Texans' problem at the offensive line.
Oh, okay. I was going
yeah, I mean, he's obviously really consistent, puts up a lot of points, and any team would, PPR or standard, especially PPR. You'd love to have him.
He didn't drop a single pass last year.
Yeah, he
No.
didn't drop.
I
you know who does drop?
He caught every single catchable ball.
You know who does drop passes?
Who drops passes?
Devin Funches.
Devin.
I am so low on him.
Where is he? Where is he now? Is he on?
He's on the Colts
is he on
now.
Indy?
He's
Like
on the
literally,
Colts.
behind Ty, behind
freaking
Paris Campbell.
glue for hands.
Nothing.
Okay, like do not take him.
Glue
do
for
not
hands
take
is
him
the
up.
wrong analogy.
You know.
Cement
oil for
hands.
Butter.
Butterfingers.
He does not catch the ball, and no.
Glue is what DeAndre Hopkins had on his gloves last year.
And Stephon Diggs.
Yes. Speaking of Stephon Diggs,
Yeah,
would you
he
like to
can
talk?
really-
Oh,
You.
it's me.
For the garbage.
Oh, you're going last.
I'm going last.
Oh, you're going last. All right. Okay. Someone I'm high on. Oh, who was this?
Crack.
Shut up, John.
Alright.
Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna go with Zay Jones on Buffalo. I mean, Josh Allen, he has one of the better arms for the young guys. I mean, you watch Pat Mahomes swing it. Josh Allen can sling it just a little worse, but that's not that much worse. He's not accurate, but he can swing it, and Josh Allen's gonna be good. I believe in Josh Allen, so and Zay Jones is gonna be his guy all year. I understand Cole Beasley there, and I think they got somebody else. I forgot who they got. But yeah, I'm a fan of Zay Jones for this year. Someone I don't like, Marquise Goodwin. There's gonna be two there. In San Francisco, you've got Dante Pettis, who's probably almost better. You have George Kittle. I mean, I get he's probably gonna be like the third targeted guy, and that's even. But you got Tevin Coleman out of the backfield, who was one of the better pass catching running backs. I mean, look at his time in Atlanta. It's Kyle Shanahan's the head coach.
Don't forget about the Breida filter.
You got Breida. Jerick McKinnon's back. I'm not thinking Marquise Goodwin's gonna have that many opportunities to catch a ball. Jones.
All right. Finally time. So receivers that I don't like. Basically,
Is there one you don't like?
I dislike Amari Cooper. Can't get it done. Bad quarterback. throwing him the ball.
Dak Prescott's a little overrated.
I like no one on the Atlanta Falcons because again, terrible quarterback. Julio Jones doesn't catch touchdowns, and I don't think Ridley's going to have as good of a year as he previously had.
He has so many yards.
I hate to say it, Antonio Brown. Receivers getting traded.
No, I like how it said one guy who's listed as 30.
Receivers getting traded to a different offense, new scheme. There's always a significant decline.
Also, not a good quarterback.
Also not a good quarterback. And
Worst to best quarterback of the three you've gone so far is Dak Prescott, Derek Carr, Matt Ryan.
Sure, we'll get to quarterbacks later.
That's your problem.
Another receiver to avoid.
No, you're done with dislikes.
Another receiver to avoid. Odell Beckham, exact same reason. Adam Thielen, not going to do what he did last year. And now, what do I like?
No, you're done. You're done. We're moving on to tight
No,
end.
he didn't say it. Shut up.
No.
Let him go.
Bro, I'm the wide receiver.
You don't
God.
get 30 wide receivers.
I'm the wide receiver god. These people need to know. Okay,
Yes, the 12 people who are us.
Receivers to look into. Fuller on Texas. He's going to have a big year. He's coming off an injury, but he's looking good. AJ Green, because AJ Green is a very underrated receiver, but don't have him as a wide receiver one. I mean, our RB2, they'll have the best RB2 in the league.
Wow, that's impressive. He takes handoffs now.
You know what I mean? And the best wide receiver in fantasy this year will be Jarvis Landry.
Okay. All right, John, tight ends.
All right. Yeah, I usually wait I usually wait pretty long to take tight ends in fantasy drafts, so tight ends aren't really my thing. But anyways, one tight end I guess I like. I'll say Evan Ingram on the Giants. That offense is gonna be. Oh, is he?
I one of them.
No, take him.
No.
I will go Jared Cook then.
No, seriously, actually take Evan Ingram. I have somebody else.
You're loving interrupting everyone this video.
Jared Cook, I like, and I like him because he had a great year last year for John Gruden and the Oakland Raiders, who weren't shit. And I think that becoming a Drew Brees tight end will really help Jared Cook even more, and he'll have an even better year this year. One tight end who I don't like, David Njoku. I don't like him for. I should specify I don't like him for fantasy. I think he's got the talent, but there's just too many mouths to feed on that offense. And I think that they've got he'll be a touchdown or bust kind of guy. And even still, I think they have other guys in the end zone you know Odell and Jarvis can get it done.
Nick Chubb they're just gonna let Nick Chubb run the ball.
And
Kareem
Callaway can definitely be like an end zone guy.
When Kareem Hunt comes back, he's gonna get carries in there too.
Absolutely.
Also, yeah, again, this, if we haven't mentioned, this is basically all fantasy purposes. We're not saying these people are bad talent-wise.
Yeah, I think
we are just saying for fantasy purposes, we like this player compared to that player. Now, okay, Andrew, you go.
Tight ends that I'm high on, I would say Noah Fant. Huge Iowa fan.
Okay.
And he's going to get a lot of...
Think he's going to pull a George Kittle.
What was your player one more time?
Noah Fant.
Last year.
Oh, was there actually second year?
Of what team?
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't know that. He's on
Denver.
I forgot
him and Jake Butt.
I forgot which one. I forgot which of the Iowa guys went to.
The dude with four fingers on one hand on that team too.
Jason Pierre-Paul?
No.
Oh.
Well, he does.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, I'm just
Wisconsin guy.
Yeah, I'm a huge Noah Fant guy. I have high expectations for him in Denver. And tight end that I'm pretty low on. I can't really name one right now. There's maybe, I don't know if Zach Ertz will put up the kind of production that he'll put up.
It's impressive. I mean, that's a bold move to be low on Zach Ertz, but I feel you. But I can see
towards the end of last year, I had him in one of my leagues.
I mean, Dallas Goedert could be Dallas Goedert could be taking more time away from him.
Right.
Probably not, but he could.
Yeah, towards the end of the year, he really lowered production for me. So you never know.
All right, Jones, you have 30 tight ends to pick.
Yeah, so tight ends that I dislike. I strongly dislike Tyler Eifert for obvious reasons. Always injured. I had another guy that I disliked. Can't remember him.
Jordan Reed.
Yeah, it was Jordan Reed.
Floppy toes.
Yep, it was Jordan Reed. Tight ends that I like would... another one I dislike. Sorry, too many. But Jimmy Graham. Ever since he left
No, I think he was
The Saints,
fine on.
he really hasn't been.
He was
He had
decent.
one good year on Seattle.
True, he was decent for a little bit on Seattle.
Yeah, but
Now he's nothing.
I just have
Green
to
Bay doesn't use
I
tight
just
ends,
have to
that's the same
mention
thing.
somebody that drafts
Tight ends.
No, drafts him. They're going to try to trade him. Think he's of value. He's of no value.
He's not. You're gonna get nothing. You'll get maybe 6th round for him at this point.
Pick up a guy on the waiver wire. He's better.
Yeah.
Sixth round.
Okay. Are we talking fantasy 6th round?
So anyways,
Never mind. Yeah.
tight end. You mean? Okay.
Oh, not 6 tight end. Absolutely not.
Tight end that I like would be I can't think of him right now. I just had him.
Travis Kelce.
It is not Travis Kelce because everyone knows Travis Kelce.
I feel like there's some guys you can't take for liking because it's cop outs.
Oh, tight end I like Justin Witten coming out of retirement.
Jason Witten.
Yeah, coming out of retirement.
That could be interesting. All right. Well, John did give me Evan Ingram, but my other one besides Evan Ingram, I do like Evan Ingram because especially now, what's his name? Corey Coleman. Was that who it was? Just
Yeah,
tore his ACL today. You got that. So other than that, you have Saquon and possibly not Sterling Shepard because his thumb's messed up for now, but he'll probably be back. And then Golden Tate. Okay? Eli's not going to whip the ball down the field. Well, that's just a fact. So you're going to get dump-offs to Evan Ingram and to Saquon Barkley all year for the Giants. So Evan Ingram's going to be good. My other guy that I had, because I was trying to let John take Evan Ingram, which I still wish he did. But O.J. Howard.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you for mentioning that.
Jameis Winston knows how to sling a rock. Maybe not well, but listen.
He can throw. He's got a deep ball.
No, he doesn't know how to sling the rock to the correct team sometimes. Let's be real.
That's true.
He has that problem. Now, you can go, oh, yeah, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they're probably good, but I'm like, what if you need a little quick? How many times? I saw O.J. Howard several times break off huge plays last year.
Plus garbage time.
Oh, garbage time is Tampa Bay's favorite time. Has to be. Tight end I don't like. I'm actually going to go other Iowa guy, T.J. Hawkinson. He's the one on Detroit, and that's because I just don't think Detroit's going to use him. I know they invested highly on him, but it's like Detroit doesn't use it. They had Eric Ebron for how long? And then Eric Ebron left Detroit, got Andrew Luck, who obviously is a better quarterback, I think, than Matt Ryan at this current point in time. Not overall, I'm saying, but at this current point in time, Andrew Luck is better than Matt Stafford. So, and then Eric Ebron had, how good of a year did Eric Ebron have? Eric Ebron fan John.
Hallelujah.
There you go. That's how good he did. The one year he doesn't take Eric Ebron's
I've drafted him like every year he's been in the league, and this year I was like, nope, I'm done with him. I don't care about a new team. Erupts.
Yeah. So I just think it's just stupid. Detroit's not going to use him. But he's a good run blocker, so hey, Kerryon Johnson. That should have been my good running back, was Kerryon Johnson. I'm dumb. Whatever. Let's move on. Quarterback.
Super sleeper, Ricky Seals-Jones.
Or.
Alright, anyways, quarterbacks.
Can we do quarterbacks, John? You want to start with quarterbacks?
Sure. I'll go quarterback that I love. Well, I probably would have gone either like Trubisky or Josh Allen, but our buddy who's in these podcasts sometime, Bogren, he texted me the other day that he thinks Deshaun Watson sucks, and I'm going to tell you here that he's going to be a top 2 QB this year.
Wait, you think Deshaun Watson sucks?
He texted me that, yeah.
Of course he did.
I will tell you that he will be a top
comment,
he will be a top 2 QB this year. So last year he was fresh off an ACL tear, so he's a great running quarterback, but he didn't run it much, obviously, because he couldn't, and plus their O-line sucked. Their O-line didn't get much better, but they did use their first 2 draft picks on offensive linemen, which I think was 2 first-rounders, because I think they traded up to get away first.
That sounds right.
But plus 2, got DeAndre Hopkins, best receiver in football, straight up saying it.
Will Fuller's one of the best deep guys in the league.
Will Fuller is coming back this year. He's got more speed than almost anyone.
I already mentioned how high.
Yeah, exactly.
And, Will Fuller's a good guy to be high on.
And maybe Kiki Cutie might not
he'll be a decent 3. He'll be a decent 3 if he's
healthy. Deshaun Watson, he's got a great arm. He's got like a winner's mentality. He'll be a great quarterback. And
not like.
Okay, quarterback. I don't really dislike any quarterbacks. I would say one guy. This is gonna piss a lot of people off. I just think that Baker Mayfield's going too early.
That's a good reason to not like somebody.
He had a good rookie year. No one's saying that he didn't. And the Browns had a great offseason. They got weapons and stuff. But I just don't like the fact that he's going ahead of guys like Drew Brees and Carson Wentz, who I would much rather have. When Baker Mayfield hasn't really proven that he's an elite quarterback yet. He has the potential to be one, but he's being drafted as if he pretty much already is. I just rather have one of the guys behind him than him.
Carson Wentz has only had one good fantasy.
I was actually going to speak on that, saying Carson Wentz, I don't know how many times is Carson Wentz, what year is this for Carson Wentz, like 5 or 6?
It's like 5 or 6,
Like
but he's only had like
It's only
one
four.
season.
It's only 4.
Okay, it's only 4.
Drafted the same year as golf.
You are absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me.
What college?
I forgot which. I don't know. That's not important.
Some small school.
Yeah, but
Wait,
how many full seasons has he played?
He's played
His
3,
rookie season.
except
How many full seasons?
well, full seasons.
His
I
rookie
guess none
season
really.
has been it.
That is my only case against Carson Wentz is the fact that he hasn't played a whole full season. I understand what you're saying about Baker going way too early, and I do like Carson Wentz. You got Djax back. Alshon Jeffrey's still pretty good. One of the best tight ends was Zach Ertz. I mean, he has options. He'll be good as long as he stays healthy, which is just been his
There's
current
more
problem.
upside with Baker Mayfield than Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
And
but
that's why
Baker
people
Mayfield's
are
going
drafting.
earlier. I like Wentz's value.
Oh, Wentz absolutely has a better value. I agree with you completely on that. Andrew.
And I'm surprised none of you have said this, but Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, he had a great year last year. Is he going to put up the same production as he did last year?
Hell yeah.
Um,
Hell yes.
No,
Jones, you going 50-50 again?
Hell yeah.
I would say he does near that, but I feel like the last year in particular, the gap between him and the next best quarterback and the third or fourth best quarterback was pretty wide. And I feel like that gap will be increasingly smaller this year. Like you'll get, the fourth or fifth best quarterback.
So wait, is this a guy you like or don't like?
I do
Yeah, I'm
like.
thinking that.
Okay.
I do like, but
Thank you.
at the same time, he put up absolute video game like numbers.
So
and
it's
I feel
like
like
you like him, but you think that it could be bad.
I feel like
It could be a danger zone.
it's not a danger zone, but just don't get too high on him where you overdraft him to the point where you draft him over like a running back or a really solid
Which is
receiver.
what
I don't know why you would draft a running
which
back.
is what everybody does.
Right, but
Everyone's trying to
Patrick
take him, like-
Mahomes put up insanely good numbers, Octum.
Yeah.
You had him, and you would
I picked him
know.
all at the waiver wire.
Right,
Which
and-
is exactly what he was worth.
Right, and so I feel like he's going to have a great year, but I feel like the gap between the value between
His
the
ADP is 302.
right, so between
That's
the
early.
Exactly.
the third,
This is not
second,
302
and fourth
in my
quarterback and him will be increasingly small. So that's how I feel.
Someone will take him like 3, 4, third, fourth round. That's fine. But again, most of us here.
Just look for value, guys. Look for value.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, who do you just
Yeah.
like?
Who do you not like?
It's not that I just like him. I just have a lot of questions about Kyler Murray.
All right.
Like
Good
new
job.
Cardinals offense. You got David Johnson coming back. Obviously they're not going to be really competing that much in that division, and so I'm not that high on Kyler Murray.
Jones, you want to go next? You want me to
Yeah,
go?
I'll go next. So,
All right.
QBs that I'm in love with, Tom Brady's not going anywhere, and Fitzmagic for the first 4 weeks.
Then Josh Rosen will be playing.
I don't think so. But QBs
They
that
got nothing to lose, man.
QBs that I dislike would obviously be Cowboys.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Hey, they just re-signed him, man. But
Money well spent.
good job,
in a
Jerry.
salary cap league.
Good job, Jerry. All right, so now it's my turn to close this out. So, someone I'd like, Josh Allen. I talked about him earlier when I mentioned
like
Zay Jones. Was that Zay Jones? I was Zay Jones. I do, again, he has a good deep ball. He has legs, which is semi-broken for fantasy football with quarterbacks and rushing. Semi, because they get the same amount of waves the running back does. So, quarterbacks get bonuses. I'm not a huge fan of Lamar Jackson. I usually like...
Why would anybody be?
The thing is...
How many touchdowns is he going to throw this year? 8?
Yeah, he's going to rush for probably half that.
Oh, it's 14 touchdowns on the season?
Yeah.
Great.
Exactly. I understand.
I'd rather Andy Dalton.
Yeah, I understand they invested draft capital in some good wide receivers. They invested from Hollywood Brown or whatever it was from Ole Miss. I think they invested in another high one. I forgot what his name was. But I still think they don't exactly have his arm figured out and how well he can throw and be accurate downfield and not just kind of like either run it himself. They are going to have run plays. He's a running quarterback. He's like early age. Oh, God, who am I thinking of? Like RG3 maybe, Cam Newton?
Yeah, okay.
Like well before their injuries when they would just be like, all right, Wildcats.
Vic minus the arm.
Yes, that's a better comp than I was thinking of.
Joe West. No, not Joe West. Joe Webb. Joe Webb.
Good old country Joe.
Joe Webb. Joe Webb. Joe Webb, Minnesota Vikings.
That's a ball.
It's a ball. That was going there. You almost can't
All right.
finish this now. Alright, anything?
All right, anything, I guess, one thing I failed to mention, I mentioned Sony Michel as a running back I love, especially in standard, obviously. But one thing is, he does have, like, a kind of lingering injury, so
With his,
make
like,
sure to
knee,
keep a
yeah.
mind on that. But if he's all good from that, then take him.
Oh,
Yeah.
One other QB that I like, whoever's starting each week for the Redskins.
I'm disagreeing with you on that every step of the way. That you like the Redskins quarterback.
Yeah, Redskins quarterback option. I like as like a poor option.
That
As a poor option. I don't have a quarterback. Who am I getting?
I will
Whichever
take
quarterback is starting for
I will
the
take
Redskins.
Derek Carr. I will take Dak Prescott. I'll take Andy Dalton
Yeah,
over anyone who starts for Washington.
over the course of a full season. But I'm talking, you need a
No.
quarterback for a couple weeks.
No.
without Injury.
I'm
Or
saying-
bye week.
I'll
I'm
take
thinking the same
fucking
thing.
Jake Locker over anyone who's on the Redskins.
Okay,
quarterback.
maybe Dwayne Haskins,
Hey, I like the Redskins.
but they have no.
I like the Redskins offense. Okay.
Okay, that I didn't
and
know
I think
that.
their quarterback is going to be okay because
Not
their
really.
offense is talented.
Who's their wide receiver one?
Dachshund.
Talented. John Gruden's brother will put them in a good position.
You don't even know his name, do you?
Gruden, Coach Gruden.
Okay, Angie, do you have anything you'd like to add, my friend?
Please end this.
Never. I'm not ending this until we're all done. Anybody else have anything to add? Oh, I actually do have one thing to
Don't
add.
draft a running back until the 5th round.
He's lying. Draft running backs in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th round.
Hey, he won the league with the 0 RB strategy last
He
year.
beat
so
me
I'm
4 times, and I'm
My
upset and
best,
salty.
my best running back was on the Redskins. I like their offense.
Darius Geis, please be healthy, and I'll love you, and I want to love you.
I'm drafting Darius guys this year.
I wouldn't, but okay, man. You do
Alright,
that.
anyways,
Yeah, so this has been that. I would like Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon Johnson. He's gonna do some work. And Aaron Jones.
Isn't he on the Redskins?
Kerryon Johnson?
Lions!
He's on the Lions!
No, I'm thinking of Crowder. Sorry.
Alright, let me tell you this.
no, he's on the
NFC
Jets
North-
now.
Oh.
NFC North running backs. Take one of them. They'll be good. Seriously, Dalvin Cook, gonna be good.
Well, anyway.
Montgomery's probably gonna be good. Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, one of them.
I think that's even in
carry
the
on.
standard league. I think I'd still go Cohen over Montgomery.
I'm going to throw one
That's
more
great.
in there. Cordell
But that's fine.
Patterson. Might be an interesting flex play.
Actually, I could agree with that. Might get an occasional punt return touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that will end this chaos madness after he mentioned baseball in a football video. Good job, Joe West. Yeah, so...
Joe Webb.
Whatever. Alright, so, we're signing off. Thanks, guys, for watching, and enjoy the chaos next time after I hopefully don't edit this down.